studio prepared this video lecture for its students. Since most of them are at home observing the lockdown. So the video lecture is pre-recorded. Here is a snapshot of Javier Soltero, the new Chief Executive Officer of G Suite. He had just crossed over from Microsoft. At the resumption of work, he gave an inspiring statement on his Twitter handle. He said, "I have joined Google to lead the G Suite team. The opportunity to work with this team on products that have such a profound impact on the lives of people around the world is a real and rare privilege. I am excited to get to work." Let me welcome you once again. I appreciate that this is a gathering of intellectuals who have decided to harness the Google Meet platform and video conferencing app to communicate and exchange ideas. Google is opening its Google Meet video conferencing service to anybody who wants to use it, instead of just offering it to the enterprise and education customers in the Google Suite. Let me highlight some of the advantages of the Google Meet app. It can display static images as well as allow audio calls among participants in different locations. The interaction could be called webcast, webinar, teleconferencing, or video conferencing. Business partners and employees do not need to be in the same room to hold face-to-face meetings. The new method, which is internet-based and also based on the use of electronics, is called video conferencing, webcast, or webinar. Instead of meeting a participant in person, managers meet their colleagues over the modern telecommunication equipment. The phone is used for teleconferencing. Video conferencing uses phone or webcam. The host of the meeting from his end can perform these tasks effortlessly. He can share video and make presentation. He can facilitate text charts. He can facilitate the use of the whiteboard. He can facilitate desktop sharing. And of course, at his end, he can do some recording. Google services are open to free users and subscribers who will pay. The Gmail account allows users free access to some, not all, apps, meaning that there are restrictions. G Suite services include the Google Drive, cloud storage, Google Docs, the Slide, the calendar, and of course, the online conferencing tool. The inference to be drawn from this statement is that instead of restricting hosting Google Meet, by the way, by Google Meet, I'm referring to the video conferencing app. Instead of restricting it to holders of G Suite only, which is of course a paid service provided by Google company, anybody who owns the ordinary Gmail, I call it ordinary because it is common to all. Anybody who owns the Gmail can now host a meeting, join a meeting. That is, if you are not trying to get across on phone, because for phone, those who use the phone, Android and iOS, will still need to download the app for them to participate in a video meeting. Google company says anybody with Google accounts will now be able to create free meetings of up to 100 people that can last any length of time. Though after September 30, it may reduce the duration of meeting to 60 minutes. Emphasis is that only consumers who had the Google business or the G Suite account could initiate and host meeting. That is a Meet video conference. The main matter arising from the last slide is that only holders of Gmail have now been placed on equal pedestal with the holders of the G Suite. The G Suite is a paid service. It's only open to people who subscribe and who pay. I wish to talk more and I wish to delve more into the function of the G Suite and why it is the main package that enables someone to enjoy most of the services provided by Google company, which has about 12 applications, all bundled together into one package. So once you subscribe to the G Suite, you have access to the Gmail, easy access to the Google Meet, and that is a foregone conclusion. You have the Jamboard, that is the whiteboard. You can use the Google Slide, the doc, the calendar, and the others. Until now, Meet has only been available as part of the G Suite for specifically businesses, organizations, government, and schools. As from early May 2020, if you use the Gmail or Google Calendar, you'll be able to easily start or join meeting from there. Otherwise, Meet is available to anyone for free on the web at the website meet.google.com. But you will need to download the mobile app for iOS and Android. Meetings are limited to 60 minutes for the free product, though we will not enforce this time limit until after September 30, 2020. I am trying to paraphrase the Chief Executive Officer of Google Meet. In all this, what I consider to be the most relevant point to our situation, the situation of any higher institution for that matter, is that it will be better, it will be most advantageous to subscribe to G Suite for education. The only limitation I can see there is that one has to pay. If you have to pay in foreign currency, you can imagine how difficult that will be. That may be one of the limitations. But it is most advisable for the school or any other institution for that matter to subscribe as one entity to the G Suite for education. Meanwhile, in the absence of G Suite for education, we will rely on our capacity as holders of the ordinary Gmail. By the way, this recording was done with the facilities of holder of the ordinary Gmail. Video conferencing as at May 2020 has been made available to everyone. Initially, many of the features of the Google Meet were available to the G Suite users. Today, everyone has access to this powerful and user-friendly video conferencing tool directly from his or her free Gmail accounts. Starting in early May, anyone with an email address can sign up for Google Meet and enjoy many of the features available to our business and education users. That is another statement from the officials of Google company. The main matter arising from the last slide discussed is that the holder of the ordinary Gmail can enjoy some of the benefits earlier restricted, although the G Suite, which is a paid service, which people subscribe to, will continue to be presented as a whole bundle, and it will include a combination of some apps that have been put together as a bundle into the G Suite. Whereas the Gmail will allow you some limited benefits. Within the G Suite, you have the Gmail, the video conferencing app, the Jamboard, which is the whiteboard, the slide, the doc, the Google Sheets, the slide, the calendar, and the drive. I hope I've been able to make your day. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.